And we're live.
It's Big Swallow.
Like I'd have like 8 trained like white pigeons to just randomly fly down and land all over me, and they just sort of do like a arms out savior kind of look.
I said Big Swallow as like big oil kind of joke, but Big Swallow perhaps the Big Load product name. Just put it in the running.
Swallow.
Big Swallow. I like the lock and load nut stack. We need to figure out a way to get nut stack in there. That's
maybe that's what we'll call our proprietary formula.
The nut stack.
Yes, I can't wait to send that into the trademark office.
That's for those of you who don't watch PKA or watched the stream the other night. That is moving forward. I've just got to send like the final formula off to Derek, and he's gonna get moving from there.
And if you want to be more up to date, TaylorMurka on Twitch or WoodysGamertag on Twitch. We've been keeping those guys up to date on it, so they already knew that. But yeah, we're gonna be making you guys have great loads. So
I know.
Be prepared.
Can we make them colored? What if it was pink or blue? Like
it's incredibly
not colored. I'm putting my foot down. All right, maybe we make them colored.
Green.
Let's be
green. Yeah, how awesome would that be?
What about like an Easter special?
This is genius. Pink loads.
Yes.
Or wait, mine's always been red.
Yeah, that's normal. You always need a little bit of blood in there.
Yeah, that's how you know the medicines are working.
The sperm is healthy. It's fighting.
What do you add? What do you add to red to make green? What is
They're
that?
both
What is
primary colors.
Blue and yellow. What do you add?
Blue and yellow is green.
Yeah. What do you add with red to make another color?
You can make purple out of it.
Wait, hold on. Let's pursue. What do you add onto red to make another? What other color are we making?
We could make it pink.
That's what I'm asking. Make orange. I guess you add a little yellow.
Is that how that? Yeah, that'd be right.
Well, in any case, we're not going to color your cum. We might be making.
We might color your cum. Don't. Yeah, we will do that.
I am working on an addition to the formula, thanks to Woody, that would add a flavoring to your semen.
I want you guys to be grateful for all the semen, self-semen Kyle's been drinking as the taste testing.
Gallons at this point.
I hope you appreciate what he's doing.
I have a team working over me, and we are putting together
the team's kind of working under him, to be honest.
No, they're working over me. I have to be the one doing the tasting, Woody. Yeah, that's
okay. I picture them on their knees, but
no, it's the other way around. Woody. It's the other way around.
Okay, my bad.
Don't give too many details here. We're gonna have a very high quality proprietary blend.
I'm excited about it.
It's gonna be good, and I need to confirm something with you about the amount of sunflower lecithin. So we're gonna go big or go home with this. Oh my God! Like I recommended you when.
Oh yeah, we doubled up.
Oh, perfect.
And I also added this to great effect.
Do you want me to go grab my container of that and bring it in here because I've been taking it?
I've won mine.
You guys think this is not a tested product? You're insane.
What else you got?
Throw a little bit of that in there.
I have that in. I think I get that much, maybe a little more a day from my my MedRx protein shakes.
That's a shockingly large amount, if that's true.
Then it must be much less than that.
You don't want to go overboard, though. Derek said if I went overboard, there was some warning. He was like, "Blah blah blah will happen, and it's not good." Let me see.
Dude, if he's warning you. He's like, actually, steroids fucking dope on your heart, great for your liver. And it's like, I was doing some research on that, and it was funny because I would find articles and I was like, steroids, are they good for your heart? They're good for your liver. Like it's apparently they're not that bad. And then I looked it all up, and like every single person that was like, oh,
whatever that is, right?
I don't know what that is. I need to Google that.
Every single article I found from people where it's like, this is Dr. John Stevens. He loves steroids. And it'd be like, it's actually great for you. It's the best. And it's like a note from the author. And it's a man just bigger than a house. And every article you find where it's like the troubling reality, it's some guy named like Dr. Rashmish Vindahar. And he's like, it is not good for you. And it's like, all right, that guy's not using
Let me ask you, between those two doctors, whose heart do you think is stronger?
stronger.
Stronger.
You mean if I were to stab both of them, whose blood would spurt the furthest?
Yes,
Probably.
I want a heart that's like, just gets a fucking pump on.
You're right. I want the most jacked doctor. That's what I'll turn away at the hospital. They'll be like, "You don't want a woman doctor?" It's like, no, I want the biggest man here, the strongest man, showing that even when he's done saving lives, he's got time to pump iron. That's how committed.
Derek took your advice. He did a natty or not on Sage Northcutt.
I saw that video. I thought I was going to be one of like 1,000 people that like made that suggestion because it was trending on the MMA subreddit.
Yeah,
and I saw his answer. I really wanted to know. I guess it was a natty or not. So if people don't know, More Plates, More Dates. He makes videos about performance-enhancing drugs, hair replacement, and he'll often look at a guy's physique and take an educated guess at what he's taking to achieve that physique. And a lot of times it's less than you think. But what was his takeaway at the end of the Sage video? Do you recall? I think
it's 38 minutes long. I watched 20 minutes of it, man.
I was about the same. He was doing a lot of like implying he's on performance enhancing drugs. He's like, look, this is his brother, same genetics, more jacked. He's a professional athlete, incentive to take this kind of thing like that. I think that he is cautious about saying a guy is like straight up on stuff unless he has a really high degree of certainty. But
yeah,
insane genetics.
And those are like his popcorn videos anyway. I don't think he like loves making those. He's much more into pharmacology. Those
are what pulled us in, though. I think that's how we discovered
that's
him.
the point.
Yeah. And especially like this guy's name is extra hard. He's Indian. He's a comedian. He got super jacked to be a god in a Marvel movie.
Oh yeah. Okay, that guy.
Do you know who I'm thinking of though?
I've pictured him in my head. I don't know his name. I could probably pronounce it if I could see it, but I don't know him. I know him by sight alone. Yeah, that guy's on some shit.
Yes. This is his name. I'll let you take the first stab at it.
Oh, Kumail Nanjiani.
Chat. These are his before and after pictures. So I guess my Marvel lore is a little weak, but like he's going to play someone like more powerful than Galacticus. They're like I would know it if I heard it. Anyways, playing can you say it again?
Eternals or something?
I think it is an Eternal. Yeah. And so he's an actor. He is the product. He has to look like a superhero. And he has looked like let me get you the picture that I'm talking to. He has looked like the guy on the left his whole life. And then at like 38 or something, he turned it around and looked like the guy on the right. One of the things that Derek uses to determine whether or not someone's natural is, I guess, like, let's say that the guy's Michael Phelps, then he gets fat, then he gets hot again. He feels like it's easier to return to hotness than it is to get it the first time at 40. And this guy's never looked like this in his whole life before, but he looks good now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So he traps pop.
Yeah, the traps. I never really cared about traps until the last couple years, and like they add a lot to your like
frame.
Yeah. I was always about like biceps and pecs and maybe deltoids, but traps are part of the picture. But traps, if you don't know anything, people listening, are this muscle from your neck to your deltoid. This is a deltoid. Anyway, so he does those kinds of videos, and he said this guy was juiced.
Oh yeah, I think everybody assumed that. Just given that you like saw him on
Chicken and broccoli, bro. You're
Silicon Valley. Yeah, that's George Foreman, body by George Foreman Grill.
That's body by Wendy's on the beforehand.
But a lot of transformation.
Yeah. Another one was Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman apparently wasn't really a super athlete his whole life, and then for Wolverine, movie after movie, he just got more and more jacked.
It's cool to see his progression through the Wolverine movies.
His first Wolverine movies, people were talking about his body, and I was like, I don't really see it. Like, for a superhero, I didn't think he was special.
Not even close. He had been working out for 6 weeks.
Okay. By the end, though, Whoa.
Oh, by the last Wolverine movie, he's insanity mode. Like
Yeah.
I think the one you actually want to look at is called The Wolverine. Like I think that's the one where he goes to Japan and has like a fucking samurai sword fight with a robot or some shit at the end.
He's got
He
chest
is-
striations.
He is so vascular.
He
He's gonna pop.
he looks amazing. I can't get this picture even bigger. But Derek saw this and said it was an obvious trend body, right? So is it Cannibal? Is that the full name? Does anyone know?
Trenbolone, probably.
Trenbolone. Okay. Yeah. So I guess Trenbolone has like a particular impact on like your vascularity and it impacts pecs more. I don't know. But to a trained eye, they look at this guy and Derek looks at him and says, not only is he on the juice, I can tell you which juice he's taking. Chael Sonnen says he can do that too.
Looking at the body he has in X-Men or X-Men 1, or whatever the first one is outrageous compared to the way he looks in even
it's one of the coolest before and afters ever.
He looks like a volunteer actor in the first film.
He's skinny. Like he's not carrying a lot of muscle at all. He's kind of skinny.
Tall guy?
No.
Huh. Yeah, so he's like walking around like 1supposed in X-Men 1.
I don't know.
Isn't Wolverine supposed to be like a really little guy?
Wolverine's short.
Like a Wolverine?
He's supposed to be like 5'2", 350.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What?
Well,
because he has all the metal. Yeah.
His skeleton is covered in adamantium, so that's part of it.
Yeah, the difference. I have two pictures on my screen. This I hope is the first movie.
I'll know if it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is the one I'm using as his like peak form.
Not even close.
Dude, it looks like a different version of Hugh Jackman's like consumed the first one.
Dude, if we were to hold
the same species,
you could go to the movies and find a guy at the theater who's as buff as the first one.
If you told an alien visitor that the top picture was the female of a species and the bottom was the male, they'd be like, checks out.
More robots now, I guess. So, well, that's ridiculous.